Apologies for that. Going further to my previous video on the Franklin expedition, which got as far as spring of 1848, the men decided they had to try and walk. They could go 500 miles to the west, no food, and to try and get help, or 1,000 miles south, chances of getting some food before reaching the Canadian mainland and getting help. Either way, they're desperate, so they went for the least desperate option. They did leave a cairn. They did leave an additional message on the cairn left by Lieutenant Gore in the previous year, stating that death of Franklin and his men, and that they were heading for Fishbacks River. We can surmise that along the way dozens of men died. We can also surmise, but now we're getting into the field of guesswork, that they may have split into groups, but essentially they went back. It may have been that they felt they weren't getting anywhere before winter, so they went back. They probably divided into groups. This is now based on some testimony of Inuit, but it's trying to collate all the stories together into some chronology. And some just went off the rails into cannibalism. I think some tried to keep some or maintain order, which is difficult, but they'd split into groups. At some point, one of the ships, or both, managed to break free and sail south King William Island. I suspect that's when some of them managed to march to the edge of the Canadian mainland, where some corpses were found, but they all died. Meanwhile, in 1850, probably when some of the last survivors were still alive, the managed relief ship discovered evidence at Beach Island, and in 1854 there was testimony of Inuit about cannibalism, which caused uproar. And then in 1857 to 1859, discovery of some corpses, or a couple of corpses beneath an upturned boat, and carrying things they didn't really need to carry, books, detritus on ships, and of course the cairn was found. Giving their plan in 1848. Erebus was found in 2014 and Terror in 2016. It is just a tragedy. What I find particularly horrendous is, I think, just if they'd managed to survive another 2 or 3 winters, the last survivors, they might have been able to be rescued. But everything is speculation, and one hopes that with the discovery of the 2 ships, they might, and it's a long shot, find some preserved documents that modern forensic techniques will be able to preserve and decipher and recover, and hopefully we'll find out a bit more. And that's it.